Hey, hey, there we go. I don't know why I did that. Uh, all right, y'all forgive me. I'm a little out of sorts, and I should have had all of this together, but again, y'all know how it go. Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. As you can tell, we're still figuring it out. Still figuring it out. But good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I'm with you until probably about 5 o'clock. About 5 o'clock. Um, Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for coming in. Let's see. Hello. Hello, Robert. Good afternoon, Robert. Good afternoon. Anthony, good afternoon. Good afternoon. My OSHA. We didn't finish the t-shirts. We got all the pre-stuff done. See, I get into it in a little bit, but I don't have the t-shirt to show you. I will show you the design, but I think I'm going to wait till we actually have the t-shirt done. It's not a whole story, but it's a thing. Badathia, good afternoon. David, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Lewis, representing Sharonville, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I didn't tell y'all Anthony was representing the Wood. Let's see. David says the music is extremely calming. All right. Lisa, good afternoon. She's representing North College Hill. Got Jack. He says Wyatt promo looks better, but I bet mine look better than yours. Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute. Myosha says, it really is. I have my eyes closed. Jack says, good afternoon. Afternoon experiment ex-biz employee. It's expected you don't have it together. But I got it better. I got it together more than you do. Link me to your show. Link me to your show, and I'll tell you what I think of it. Tria, good afternoon, representing Columbia Township. Erica, good afternoon, representing Reading. Fame in the house. Fame, listening from the crib in Finneytown. Hope all is well. All is well. Anthony says, come on at 4:59 and leave at 5. I might do that one of these days. Diane, representing Covington, good afternoon. Let's see, Brent, representing Dallas, good afternoon. Brenda, representing Fairfield, good afternoon. I'm warming up, y'all. Just, oh man, today at work wasn't an easy day. It wasn't a hard day, but it wasn't an easy day. A lot of manual labor, which I'm not used to doing at work. And then a lot of kind of intense other stuff. And we were dealing with the death of a former coworker. So, that's not always that easy. And then, of course, I had to run home. And, on Sundays, I break everything down, take it over to the church. We use some of this stuff for church. So then on Mondays, I could just come home from church on Sundays and set it all back up. But I never do that. I never do that. So on Monday, when I get home from work, I have to come in and set everything up. And, you know how it go. But, yeah, I'm getting into the swing of it. Fame says, there's no day baseball today, and I'm not pleased about this. Baseball sucks. Lisa says, Mr. Emanuel Livingston, run for councilman in North College Hill, please. I don't live in North College Hill. I don't know that you can run. You shouldn't be able to run for council in North College Hill if you don't live in North College Hill. But I appreciate your support. Nathaniel says, we are representing Toledo. All right. Let's see. Bonita. Good afternoon. Checking in. She's representing Roseline. Terry. Terry, good afternoon. Representing downtown. Jack says, I don't want what you want. I don't know what you want. I don't care. I don't care, Jack. Whatever. Pat. Pat, good afternoon. Representing Westwood. Mike. Mike. Good afternoon. Representing Blue Ash. And Cindy. Cindy says hello. Oh, let me put the chat on. Let me put the chat on. I found that sometimes when you give haters a little attention, they think they're the center of attention. And then you have to take all the attention away from them. So, Jack, say whatever you want to say today. I'm kind of not in the mood. And you've gotten all the attention that you're going to get. Let's see. Preston, representing Park Hills. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Just such a, I could set it up when I finish, but when I get home from church, I be tired. I be tired. I be wore out. So, you know, I just don't typically do it. I just don't typically do it. I'll give Jack a little more attention because this one I actually like. You mean how you do on Lincoln's show? Yeah. So now you want to be me? That's hilarious. This is, I think, the third person who's wanted to be me. I know Zoe, he wanted to be me. Like, I'll be bad. You be hating on Lincoln, so I'm going to hate on you. Like, why? Because you want to be me that bad? Don't worry about what Lincoln do. Don't worry about what I do on Lincoln. You be you. You be you. But it is funny. I'm just doing what you do. You can't do what I do. You can't do what I do. It's ice water, by the way. I think I'm about to start my fitness journey. I think. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Janice says, hey, y'all. Good afternoon. Representing myself again. And Janice can do that. See, I'm wearing the shirt, Janice. Dress me up for battle when all I want is peace. Those of us who pay the price come home with the least. That is Harvest for the World, the Isley Brothers, from the Harvest for the World album in 1976. Let's see. Jerica, she says, hola, beautiful black people, and the others too. Brent says, playing the tambourine weird you out like that. I don't play the tambourine. I'm not against tambourine players. It has been my observation that many, I don't want to say most, many male tambourine players in church are a little effeminate. I don't want to say they're gay because, I don't follow them around. I don't know what they do. But, yeah, no. I wouldn't play the tambourine in church. I mean, and if I did, let me take that back. Women, fine. Men who just play it, who just like have it in their hand and just kind of hit it, they're typically not really effeminate. The men who do all that extra stuff with it on the thigh and, all the different beats and stuff, and, all that stuff, a lot of times, again, not always, but a lot of times, they're really effeminate. I came to the conclusion that if you know a man who brings his own tambourine to church, it means he just really likes the tambourine. And that's all I'm going to say. But, no, I don't play the tambourine. Of course, I do, sound, video, sometimes a little lighting, all of that kind of stuff. So, Blue Mooney says, I play the tambourine in church. I'm not gay. Do you say tambourine like you just spelled tambourine? It's just a question. It's a random question. Do you call it a tambourine? Just curious. Because I think if you call it a tambourine, you might be gay. You just don't know that you're gay, but you might be gay. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, in terms of who am I to judge? So I'm not telling you that you're wrong for your sexual identity or orientation. That's between you and God. So yeah, you call it the tambourine. I'm old school. You call it the tambourine, you might be gay. You might be gay. You might be in denial. But you might be gay. I don't care how old school you are. If you a male, hardcore tambourine player in church, you might be gay. I'm not against it. How many times do I have to say? Nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying. I don't even know how we got on the subject. Other than that, Blue says, no, I'm not gay. Okay. If you say so, I'll take your word for it. What else is going on? There's been some killings in the city. And I don't like that. Again, I don't know. What can you do? What can you do about it? Not much. Not much that I can do about it. But I don't like it. I wish people would just have regular disagreements. I want to say if we could go back to a simpler time. But people have always been violent towards each other. People have always wanted to settle their differences. Where were the killings and when? Oh, I just heard about a killing in, was at the top of Center Hill. There was another killing. Somebody got shot in Avondale. There's been a number of killings. People are out here actually getting killed. It's happening. We're really challenging that people are getting shot and killed in the city. If you're asking me to tell you the time, date, location, and all that stuff of every killing that's happened in the city of Cincinnati in, say, the past month, I couldn't do it. Which is why I didn't bring up a specific instance. But people have been getting killed in the city of Cincinnati. I'm not sure that that's even debatable. Oh, I was wondering if it was new or in the same day. No, I'm just saying over the course of a short amount of time, of say the last month. And I don't know what to say about it, but I can't pretend like it's not happening and just not say it, because it hurt my heart, y'all. It hurt my heart. I don't have words because it's such a serious thing. And this is the best thing that I can do. Or at least that I can think of that I can do right now. The people around me, and I'm maybe suggesting this to you. The people around me who I know love, care about. Talk to them about all kind of things, like conflict resolution and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, even on top of that, like engage with the people that you know and that you're around, as they say, your sphere of influence. Engage with those people. It's a really good chance those aren't the people who are out there killing people and getting killed. But talk to them about not being a part of that. Because I guess at some point, I mean, you got people out there who do things, who try, but I think I'm almost to the point where I'm like, it hurt my heart, but it is what it is. And I kind of almost feel like there's nothing that you can do, nothing that we can do about it. We've had a generation of people who've been raised wrong. Not the entire generation, but there's a certain subculture. There's a certain subculture of people. You see them most of the time. I used to get mad when people talked about people hanging out on the corner. Because guess what? Me and my friends, when I was much younger, much younger, we were, young teenagers, and we walked up and down the street and just did stuff. We didn't really have anything to do. I mean, I guess we could have found stuff, but we didn't really have anything to do. So we did stuff like, we played Kill the Man and went in the backyard and played stickball and, all of that kind of stuff. Kickball, stickball. We played little kid games. We did nonsense, bad stuff, but we wasn't killing people. So when I'm getting mad, when I used to get mad and people, you hanging out on the corner is bad, I used to be thinking, sometimes, what we did? We just hung out on the corner and stood there and talked to each other and tried to be loud and get attention. Because that's what a lot of that loudness and stuff was when we were doing it. We just wanted attention. But even if it was negative attention, we just wanted attention. We out there standing on the corner, being loud. So, y'all too loud. You don't know what you're talking about. Just for attention. We wanted attention. When we got tired of getting that kind of attention, we went and did other stuff. But now when you see these dudes kind of hanging around on the corner, I don't see, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I don't see a whole lot of 12, 13, 14-year-olds just hanging out on the corner, just being innocent on the corner no more. Being loud, Like, we didn't have no guns. If somebody would have pulled up on us with a gun, we'd have just been shot. We were just being loud, ever so slightly unruly kids. Don't get me wrong, some of us went in a bad direction, but not all of us. Some of us went in a bad direction, but not all of us. But we wasn't in that direction. Some of us was headed that way. Someone like me, who was scared of my mama, did not do a lot of the things that some of my friends did. And yes, I said I was scared of my mama. I wasn't scared of my daddy. Well, only a little bit. Like, I was only a little bit scared of my daddy. And then after the divorce, being scared of daddy wasn't even really a factor. Because, he moved. But my whole life, I was scared of my mama. Scared of what she would do if I got in trouble. So, yeah, many times they would be doing stuff. I mean, and it's crazy how good old innocent fun can turn into nonsense in a heartbeat. We doing something, we out there playing kill the man. There's a whole lot of kids in the neighborhood. When certain people go home, oh, I got to go home, oh, this is boring. What are we going to do? And we had to come up with something else to do. And sometimes we would throw rocks at cars, I don't know why we threw rocks at cars, but that's what we would do. If it was winter, we threw snowballs at cars. All of this to say, we did a lot of stuff that we didn't have no business doing. But Mary says, how do you play Kill a Man? Kill the Man. What do they call it now? If they even play it. What do they call Kill the Man now? I don't know. What do they call Kill the Man now? Was it like cops and robbers? No, it was football. It was with a football. You throw the football up in the air. The football land on the ground, or somebody catch it, and then you try to run, basically touchdown to touchdown. Everybody trying to tackle you. If you get tackled, then you got to throw the ball up in the air, and then somebody else get it, and that was the whole process. It wasn't really no scoring. Like, nobody kept score when we played. Nobody kept score when we played. It was just see what you could, what you could do. Who came up? I don't know who came up with the name of the game. I don't know. That's just what we called it. We called it Kill the Man. And sometimes everybody be standing around the ball, kind of ifing like they was gonna get it, and then somebody pick it up and go running, and everybody, boom, when they got to the end zone or whatever we designated as the end zone, you couldn't do nothing to them once they got in there. But you lined up waiting for them to run it out because you want to tackle them. And then they throw the ball. That was the whole game. That was the whole game. Boom, run to that side. Get yourself a few breaths. You couldn't take too long because then it would be boring and everybody would be mad. All right. Oh, got him. All right. Throw the ball up. That was the whole game. But we wasn't killing nobody. We wasn't killing nobody, even though the name of the game was Kill the Man. We wasn't killing nobody. None of my friends had a gun. If they did, they never shared that information with me. Y'all calling it Kill a Man. We called it Kill the Man. Kill the Man. CK? CK? Hold on, let me see. Audio settings, microphone, X Live. CK, can you hear me? I don't know if he can hear me. CK? All right, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if he could hear me. Hold on, let me see something. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Uh, CK? Okay, I don't. CK? I can't hear. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. All right, CK.
There you go. There you go.
All right, sorry,
You got me?
I had to make some changes in my settings, so I can hear you now.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that Killer man. Like you said, we was playing a game. Like it was like Seinfeld, the game with no point, no scoring. And we didn't even know we didn't. I didn't know we didn't keep scoring until you just said it. That's crazy, isn't it?
It was more of a less of a score-oriented game and more of a goal-oriented game.
Right. What the heck? But I'm trying to figure out, man, like you said, man, it's just like for endurance, right? We was just doing it for endurance.
It was fun. I mean, it was fun. It wasn't organized football, but you got a little bit of everything in. You know what I'm saying? You got some running, you got some tackling. It was just a
The
fun
catches.
little game to play.
Yeah, like when you about to go down, that's when you pitch the ball back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is for yeah. You're right. That was kind of Didn't nobody keep score. We just because, like you said, too hard to score for one.
But
Everybody on each other.
I mean, it wasn't hard to score if you ran into I'm calling it the end zone, but if you ran into the end zone, you scored. You were safe for a few seconds.
Right. But I did some research on that song you told me to look back on
What song?
because they just did some Can We Talk against End of the Road.
Oh, we're talking about Tevin Campbell. Okay.
Yeah, I did a little poll at work, and it was 3-2 End of the Road won. But these two girls, they said what you said. They said Can We Talk is a monster. And they just did the Mount Rushmore list. And remember, you were telling me about Smokey Robinson?
I was telling you about Smokey Robinson?
Yeah, you said you ain't really like him. You said Stevie Wonder was the guy you like.
Yeah, I don't really like him.
You ain't gonna believe who made the Mount Rushmore. Both of them.
I could see that.
Yeah. So check it out. They did a poll, right? So you got Smokey, Lionel Richie, Stevie, and R. Kelly.
And that's
the Mount Rushmore.
This was Mount Rushmore of what?
It's a website, celebrity, celebrity news. They just doing.
But I mean, this was the Mount Rushmore of what, songwriters? The Mount Rushmore of what?
Yeah, greatest R&B singers.
Oh, that's a terrible Mount Rushmore. You said
or sing whatever.
Wait, you said Stevie, Smokey, R. Kelly, and
Lionel. Lionel Richie.
And Lionel Richie. That's a horrible Mount Rushmore for singers.
You don't like that one?
No.
But I was telling you was right though, because on the list, Stevie won 40%, right?
Okay.
He won. Remember, because you said you would pick him,
right,
as the most talented, right? So he was number one with 40%. R. Kelly was number 2 with 38%. Number 3 was Lionel Richie, and your boy Smokey Robinson, that you like the least, finished last at 8%.
This could not have been a Mount Rushmore for singing. It couldn't have been.
Or black superstars or something. Maybe it was just a black. That was the 4.
Maybe songwriters or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So for songwriters, I would have to think about that, because when I was little, I didn't really think about who wrote the songs that I was listening to. So for songwriters, that list might be decent. R. Kelly
Yeah.
was
And
a hell of a songwriter, producer. Um, of course, Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson, and who was the other one?
Lionel Richie,
Lionel
he a
Richie. I don't know why I
songwriter
keep
also.
forgetting Lionel Richie, but no doubt he was a good songwriter, all of that kind of stuff. So maybe for songwriting, definitely not for singing.
So would you put R. Kelly over Smokey in songwriting?
No, no.
Okay, so the edge would go to Smokey because
Yeah, I mean, I
because
think for lyrically speaking, probably Smokey Robinson did a lot of really clever things and all that kind of stuff in terms of songwriting and all that kind of stuff. A lot of R. Kelly songs was just stringing together nasty stuff, but with a nice beat to it, and making it danceable, But I'm not sure that there was a whole lot of thought put into lyrics,
yeah, it's like he put more quantity than quality in your opinion.
it's just different. It's a whole different, you know, you give me a real good beat and then just let me say some nasty stuff on top of it that rhyme and come up with a hook. Whereas Smokey Robinson was actually writing songs, where they were good, clever, thought-provoking, or something that portrayed something and people identified with it. Like I say, R. Kelly stuff was just, you got a big booty and, I want to do something to it.
You remind
Uh, you
you
know,
remind me of my Jeep. You remind me of my Jeep. You remember that? You remind me of my Jeep.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, Smokey would never have wrote "You Remind Me of My Jeep." That's not his lane. He don't even think of stuff like that.
Hold on, we got
But
some R. Kelly defenders. Carolyn says all of R. Kelly stuff wasn't nasty. Probably, and this is just off the top of my head, about 85% was just nasty stuff. And other than that, he, might write some other stuff. But probably about 85% of
15.
R. Kelly stuff was nasty.
Okay. Now back to "Can We Talk" versus "End of the Road." The fascinating thing I learned in that is the guy Tevin. He represents the beginning of the relationship, right? "Can We Talk"? That's the initiation of the relationship, and the "End of the Road" represents the end when we about to get divorced, right?
Sure.
Is that a good analogy of those? Because that's what we put together when we put that both. It was written by the same person.
Uh-huh.
So you think it's like the beginning of the end and the end?
Just two different songs. They were just, I would say coincidentally, one of them is about wanting to talk to you, and the other one is about the end of the relationship. But it's just two different songs. It's just two different songs.
Yeah, but it was fascinating, man. Just to look back on this music and compare it. I was blown away, and it was fascinating to see that you was right, that Stevie Wonder won the poll when you said you would prefer him over Smokey, and he finished dead last. I said, damn, King of Talk, no, he knows some things about that music, don't he?
I don't know about that.
It,
I just know what I
it
like.
matched up perfect. But you matching up with the people though. You know what I mean? A lot of people respect what Stevie Wonder did out here. Because when you told me he wrote his own songs, I was blown away. You know what I mean? I didn't know. I didn't know that. That's like Ray Charles, and a lot of people prefer Stevie over Ray Charles, which is phenomenal also.
I was never a Ray Charles fan, but okay.
Oh, you didn't like none of his music?
I can't really think of a Ray Charles song other than what Georgia.
That Georgia was hard.
Georgia,
That Georgia, you feel that, don't you? You
No.
feel that Georgia in your soul. That's when you knew he was talented, when you heard that Georgia, though, right?
No. I
Oh,
wasn't.
that wasn't
I
impressive.
didn't feel it. I don't care for it, and I'm not a big Ray Charles fan. I'm not a Ray Charles hater, but just Ray Charles never did anything for me.
Yeah, but that's the consensus around the board. I mean, they don't feel like that, but they feel that Stevie was a better artist than Ray Charles. You know, it's phenomenal. It's kind of like the Michael Jackson, James Brown comparison. If you look at Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder, Stevie is Michael Jackson and Ray Charles is James Brown.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. I gotta talk music. So, are you a songwriter yourself?
I've written a song or two.
Fascinating. That's where it's at. Get that publishing. You know what I mean?
Well, none of my songs have ever been recorded. I mean, I recorded a couple of them, but none of my songs have been recorded by anybody of any significance. But no, I did. I wrote a song or two.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I just had to get the music convo off with you, man. Great platform. We're going to get this mother to 10 million subscribers. You know what I mean? Start asking them to hit the like button. Yep. Hit the like button, people, please.
Hit the like button.
Thank you, sir.
All right, CK. All right. That was CK. Yeah, I was defending R. Kelly's songwriting. R. Kelly wrote a lot of nasty stuff. He did. Y'all gonna act like he didn't write a lot of nasty stuff. And if you know, some of it was, I don't put his songwriting and Smokey Robinson's songwriting, I don't want to say in the same category, but I kind of don't put them in the same category. It's almost like two different genres of music. You know, as music changes, different things change. T. Mikey G says, hold on. E-Man don't like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. Is he blind? I never said. I don't. As a matter of fact, I said Stevie Wonder is in my top 3 of all time. You know, from my perspective, that I know of. I'm sure there was somebody in the 1600s who could probably write a better song and play all the instruments and vocally could blow Stevie Wonder out the water. But I didn't know them. So I'm talking about based on what I know. My mom broke my 12-play CD because the songs were so nasty. Apparently the songs wasn't nasty. Apparently they wasn't nasty. They was just about his life. So, shows you what we know. Shows you what we know. Hold on. Where do you rank Luther? I don't think, I'm not against Luther Vandross. I think he's way too overrated of a vocalist. He's too overrated of a vocalist. He had a nice voice. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But I hear some of these singers, and especially, you know what I'm saying, I listen to a lot of gospel music because, you know, I end up around a lot of gospel entertainers. So I hear a lot of these gospel artists who can do so much vocally. Like, they got nice voices, so they can be smooth. They can, you know, they can do what I like to call vocal acrobatics. You know what I'm saying? They can do all of the different runs and riffs and all of that kind of stuff. They can do them, you know, smooth, nice. They can do them with power. They can do, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much that they can do. Luther had a good voice. But Luther never, I'm not saying he couldn't, but I never heard Luther show the ability to blow you away. He could sing a song and you like, oh, that's nice. But I never heard the ability to just blow you away. I never heard him do no, and I don't want to say a whole lot because I don't like it when somebody just crowd a song with riffs and runs, but I never heard him do really any riffs and runs and stuff like that. He had a nice voice. But it's different things. Fame.
Hello, Emanuel. How are you doing today?
Fame, I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm pleasant. Fair, four square. Let's put it like that. You're talking about Luther Vandross. It kind of it just made me laugh because you didn't watch The Sopranos, did you?
No.
Okay, well, long story short, it was like the main guy, Tony Soprano, was like surrogate nephew. He was also a mobster. They were dating the same girl. They were dating the same, messing around with the same girl. And so Tony, when he saw his nephew talking to the girl on the street one day, the nephew had to come up with a fake story about what was he talking about. And he was like, he made up he had a fake black girlfriend. He's like, she was telling me what to get Kaisha for her birthday. And then he goes, oh, really? What'd she say? He said, Luther Vandross box set. And I just started laughing. Like, how would you get a this was 1999, 2000. Ain't no 30-year-old black woman getting a Luther Vandross box set. But, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Wyatt kind of act like he wanted to talk about it earlier, but I guess he changed his mind. What do you think about the NFL draft? And, once again, we got another black mom, pushing out her son's love interest out of the picture because she was white.
Okay.
Do you see that?
No, because, I'm not watching the NFL. So.
Oh, well, it sucks to be you, but okay.
I'm not watching the draft, and I don't know nothing about the white girlfriends and the mamas and all that kind of stuff.
Well, okay, well, yeah, that's what happened. She pushed her out, she butt-butted her, like, to get her out of the picture and whatnot. The thing is, my thing is, when you have a mom that's blowing up like that, or she's not blowing up, but doing that kind of stuff on national television, that's why you'll have biracial grandchildren. Because you behave like that. Embarrassing.
Is that why? One. Because if he's already got the white girlfriend, mama pushing her out the thing ain't what made that happen.
No, but that's why he did it. Because he knows he has an asshole for a mom.
I don't know about that.
Most 9 out of 10 brothers that have white children, white wives and children or whatever, is because they had an asshole of a mom or female caretaker. Now, some of them, granted, some of them just, that's just what they grew up around. And that's what they grew up around. It is what it is. But these cats, they got to college and just was, that's what happened to them.
Hold on.
I can tell.
Fame, I'm asking this question. I'm not even trying to be funny or anything, because a lot of people always think I am. But you really think high-profile athletes go to college? Because some guy who made it, there's a really good chance that a guy who made it to the NFL out of college was a high-profile athlete in high school and, even younger, right? So you really think he got to a point where he got to college and he said, you know what? My mama asshole, so I'm going to date a white girl?
I want something new. Something different. A lot of, hell, you seen the one, this was like 10 years ago, the one boy, when they were choosing schools to go to college, it was on ESPN. The one boy, he already had an older brother who was at like LSU. The one boy went clearly across the country because he didn't want to be around his mom or his brother.
Are you certain he went clear across the country because
to Georgia?
Because he didn't want to be around his mama, or he He
Yeah.
wanted to be away and have a different experience.
I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was a very toxic situation that he grew up in. He didn't want to be around them. It was obvious. It was obvious.
All right.
But I'm just saying, I just don't, I just don't understand why people would get upset about these young men and their love interests, and like the mom, like you can't push her out of his life. That's going to cause you a problem.
She might not be able to push her out of his life, but I could easily see my son, hypothetically speaking, my son worked his ass off. Endured, you know what I'm saying? All of the different things that come with being a high profile athlete, kept his nose clean, got himself in a position through hard work and determination, a lot of my money, a lot of my prayers, a lot of my, pushing with him when things was down. Maybe he was calling me, like, hey ma, da 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 da, and I had to keep him going, all of this and all of that. I gave birth to that little you know what I'm saying? And now when he get to the point where, this easily could be the apex of all of that work, all of his life work, all together, I'm sorry, you not gonna be the one to be in the picture and steal this moment or be a highlight in this moment. He worked hard to get here. I worked hard to get him here, and you came somewhere towards the end of the train and you want to jump on board and be the star? No, you don't get to be the star. You a pip. Get in the background.
No, that's what you don't choose family. This is what he chose this one though. He couldn't choose his mama, but he chose this girl, and you're just gonna have to accept that. Whether you like it or not.
She might accept it, but she just, and again, I didn't see what you're talking about, but I understand there are certain times, certain milestones where mama and son, daddy and son, or, family says, because of you, we made it. Or because of our hard work, you made it. Or we struggled and we fought to get there, and so we're proud of you. And you don't get to come in 19 years into a 20-year project and say, yeah, we made it. You jumped on the train late, so you don't get to be as involved. You don't have it. You didn't have as much skin in the game as we did. We went through all of it. I could see that frustrating somebody and them saying, hey, nah, we glad you're here. We love you, but you don't know the whole story. You couldn't possibly know the whole story because you ain't been here. And so we gonna celebrate with our son, our brother, our family member. You can be here, but you can't be the focus of the celebration.
I couldn't agree less. One, earlier you called your hypothetical son a motherfucker.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said we raised this little mug.
Right.
We know what mug means. Yes, you did.
Mug don't mean that. Mug don't necessarily mean that to me.
In your supposition, that was what you said.
That mug don't mean that to me.
And two, you keep saying we. He did that.
No, he didn't do it alone.
Because he stuck to it. Yeah,
he didn't do it alone.
Yes, he did it alone.
He did it alone.
He's the one. He's the one that
wait a
won
minute.
the genetic
When he was in the
lottery.
ninth grade, hungry, where did he come to eat? Where did he come to sleep? Where did his bills get paid? He didn't pay them.
We don't know. We don't know. It could be mama, could have been a coach.
We know it wasn't him.
All we know is that he won the genetics lottery. Because these NFL players are behemoths. I mean, they big as hell, all of them. Even the defensive back. These are big people. He won the genetics lottery. Y'all just need to accept the fact that he's going to make his decision based on how you treat him from now on.
Did the mama say he's not allowed to date this girl?
Say what?
Did the mama say he's not allowed to date this girl?
No, she's not. But I remember, but that happened on another college one a couple years ago. The mama didn't say she's not allowed to choose this girl, but when the boy chose to go to the school that his dad and his white stepmom wanted to, mom fronted and left the screen.
I saw that.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So that tells you what his relationship with hers is like, if they still have one. You know, I just wanted to bring it up for food for thought because, you know, like I said, the dude was talking about it like he kept saying the NFL draft. He wanted to talk about it, but he never got to it. And I imagine that's what he wanted to talk about. But then again, he might want to talk about something else. But, you know, that's your man's and them. Y'all will work it out. But, hey, it's been real, Mr. Emanuel. I had fun. And we'll try it again someday. All right? Take care, B. Oh!
All right. That's fame. And I'm sorry. I'm not watching the NFL. So I'm clearly not watching the draft. I didn't see any of this. But I don't see a big issue. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Unless you like assaulting somebody, that's bad. But if, you know what I'm saying, you in my shot, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get this shine. The shine is supposed to be on him. I'm sorry. Y'all married? Now, if y'all married, that's a different situation. But y'all ain't married, you just a girlfriend. It wouldn't matter to me if you was a white girlfriend, a black girlfriend, an Asian girlfriend, a Lebanese. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Excuse me. I want to hug my son. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You a girlfriend. And I'm sorry, but girlfriend don't have wife status. Wife is right there next to me the whole time. Me and my baby, we did this. Until you got a wife, me and my mama, we did this. Me and my parents, we did this. I'm sorry, it just, if it's wife, cool. If it's not wife, get in the background. Get in the background. And it don't matter, the race don't matter. Although, because y'all know me, I got to be honest. It might be an issue. I could see that being an issue. And I heard some talk about all of the guys who had white girlfriends and all of that kind of stuff. I really do want to know this. And I've had this conversation with some people who I know who, you know, seemingly exclusively dates white women. And some of these brothers have said to me, like, look, I don't exclusively date white women. I'm like, you ever dated a black girl? And they like, no. Like, does that sound like you exclusively date white women? They're like, no. Exclusively date white women, in their minds, means I'm out here looking for white women. I've only dated white women, mean the only people that give me any play is white women. I can approach 800 black girls, and they don't give me no play. I approach a white girl, she like, yeah, what's up? How you doing? So what, I'm supposed to not date because black girls won't date me? So I'm taking those guys off the table, and they do exist. They do exist. There are black guys who want to date black women, and black women won't give them the time of day, and so they end up dating white women because white women will. I don't blame them for that. But outside of that, what is it that white women are doing that black women aren't doing that is attracting a lot of these high-profile athletes? Y'all know, y'all hear, every time he get on, he puts it out for a white girl, all of that kind of stuff. What, you ever wondered, what are white women doing in those situations that black women aren't? Or is it just, are they just a status symbol? Just curious what you think. Twin,
What's up, man?
how you doing, sir?
I'm working. Thought you was gonna have me on hold for a long time in case you get me in trouble, man.
I don't want you in trouble. You want to call back?
No. You good? Hey, I think I don't know, man. I don't know that situation with the white girl and everything.
It's difficult to hear you, sir.
My fault, man. Can you hear me now?
Maybe a little better. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I don't think there's no wrong with what you call. Let me see. Hold on, man.
Okay, yeah, I can't hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sure you don't want to just wait until you can get to a point where you can hold your phone right?
Man, I got it, man. Hey, yeah, I don't think it's ain't nothing wrong with that, man, dating a white girl. You know, some people say stay in your race or whatever, but I think it seems like they like the sister. They out for your money, man, or something. Soon you see a big contract or they see you blow up. And you got a baby bound, you go child support, and now they go take your money and all that. So they ain't no better than the sister is, though. I can't believe you say R. Kelly ain't in your front of 3 or 5 or whatever.
Of what?
So is it because or his rape case, his past and everything?
No. R. Kelly is not in my almost top anything in terms of singers. He's not some great singer. That's why I said we were making a distinction between, say, songwriters or producers and singers.
He both. He's a songwriter and a producer.
Right, but I'm saying, but what I'm telling you is, he is not, in my opinion, one of the top 20, 30, 50 singers.
You done lost your mind. I know you done lost. You tripping, man.
So you think you're purely, hold on, just so I'm clear, vocally, not his songwriting, not his producing, not arranging, none of that kind of stuff. Just put him in a singing contest and say, sing the ABCs. You telling me of all the people.
Man, R. Kelly, you know song a cappella before that.
Yes, I have.
Go back on. Man, that man can make a song within a minute about anything.
Again, you're talking about writing a song. I'm talking about the ability to sing.
He's not right. He wasn't right. He can sing. If you go back on this video, him just messing around in the studio, he just made. R. Kelly don't write, man. He'll tell you that. R. Kelly sitting there.
That is writing. Even if you coming up with it off the top of your head, that is still a songwriting. But I'm not talking about his ability to write a song. I'm talking about his voice, his vocal ability.
I don't know what you be listening to.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this. Here we go. Can R. Kelly and there's no wrong here. Can R. Kelly, in your mind, sing better than Luther Vandross?
They going neck to neck. They running neck to neck.
Stevie Wonder.
R. Kelly.
What?
R. Kelly.
You saying R. Kelly is a better singer than Stevie Wonder?
To me, yeah.
I know I said it wasn't no wrong answers, but that's the wrong answer.
You talking Big Luther or Little Luther?
It don't matter. Any Luther.
It does matter.
Big Luther, little Luther, gay Luther, straight Luther, whatever Luther you want. R. Kelly is not a better singer.
Okay, what R&B singer right now topping R. Kelly if he was out today?
I don't know who's out there today.
Because you don't listen to music. So how can you
listen to music? I don't listen to a lot of this nonsense that's out there today. I would say Eric Benet is a much better singer than R. Kelly.
Now you're smoking dust. Now you smoke.
What?
Now you smoking dust, man. I can't believe you said Eric Benet.
Yes.
So you and your wife ain't never made love over R. Kelly song?
No.
And all my kids been off R. Kelly songs and
But
other
that's got
songs too.
nothing to do with whether or not his voice is a good voice.
His voice is a good voice, man. That man can sing. You ever went to one of his concerts?
Yes.
You ain't never hear him sing a cappella.
Well, it's a cappella, but yes, I've already answered that. Yes.
Okay, well, so right, if I was comparing him to the ones you named, Luther and Stevie, he running neck to neck with them.
What?
I got to give credit where credit is due, man.
What?
He running neck to neck with them, man.
I guess you got
He'll be in the ones you named. They top 5. Luther, Stevie Wonder, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. They all top 5, man. If you really want to know our top 5, yeah, that's top 5.
Look, taste is, there's no account for taste. You like R. Kelly vocally. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I do.
I think
Ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
I think he's way down there in terms of just pure vocal ability. But that's just me. Like I said, I would put Eric Benet ahead of him. I would put, of course, Stevie Wonder. I would put Luther Vandross ahead of him. Of course, Charlie Wilson. I would put Charlie Wilson up there, way ahead of him. I'm trying to think of who I would be like, nah, R. Kelly killing him vocally. I would put him maybe him and Usher. You know what I'm saying? Him and Usher can battle it out.
He will murder Usher.
Vocally, I don't know. I think him and Usher can battle it out.
Well, he'll be out of jail soon, so we'll know. Couple more years, he'll be out of jail. So we'll know the battle, the verses, whatever if they still do. You hear me?
I hear you.
You don't want to believe that, huh?
Look, it's probably the world is safer with him in jail, but I mean,
So y'all wasn't saying that
out.
when Elvis in the restaurant was getting down with the youngin', huh? It's always down the brother, huh? But y'all was the same one stepping in the name of love. I'm still gonna rock his music, regardless of what happened.
Okay.
I just like his music, man. And I ain't nothing out there right now talking. Besides King George or one of them.
Okay, I think though you are having a different conversation than I'm having.
You said what?
I think you having a different conversation than I'm having.
What different conversation?
I think you're talking about his music. You're saying his music is this and his music is
I'm just saying
that.
I'm talking about people that's out there right now that somehow I listen to today, which ain't nobody topping him. With vocalists and all that. Ain't nobody out there today, I don't think, topping R. Kelly. If he was out today. What music you know that's hit? I ain't seen one yet. That top since he been gone.
Somebody that's out right now, I would even say Bruno Mars is a much better singer than R. Kelly.
All right, there was only one hit and everybody was going crazy off of it.
I'm not talking about the song, and Bruno Mars has a string of hits. But I'm talking about his voice, vocally, what he can do with his voice, his range. I'm talking about singing, not the songs. So that's what I'm saying. We having two different conversations.
We having the right conversation. I know what you're talking about, but regardless of anything, he will blow Bruno. Man, what is you talking about?
Oh my goodness! You don't.
I know. Oh my goodness.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. I do. But he will kill it though. He will kill him, man, with the vocalist holding notes and all that crazy stuff. He will kill him, man.
I don't think so.
All right, then. I gotta go back to work, man. I'll holler.
All right, twin. All right. There's so many good singers out there who don't, get a lot of play and a lot of credit for who they are and, what they can do vocally. But you can say what you want to say about Bruno Mars, but that boy can sing. That Bruno Mars can sing. His range is out of this world. That Bruno Mars can sing. Key.
Hey, what's going on, Emanuel? How are you?
I'm doing good. Key, how are you?
I'm doing good. What's your church say? Dress me up for what?
Battle. When all I want is peace. Those of us who pay the price come home with the least.
Oh, okay. Who is that?
That is from Harvest for the World, the Isley Brothers, 1976.
Oh, okay. You on the road with the Isley Brothers, huh? You gonna do their whole album, huh?
What? It's just one song.
No, but you got another shirt with the Isley Brothers, or is that the one you showed us?
This is the one, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Did you stand up and model it?
I did not, cause my stomach is fat and my titties is out there, so.
Oh my goodness! You can.
Oh, this.
You just telling on yourself, huh? You just fat shaming yourself, huh?
That's the shirt.
Okay, it's a delay, so I gotta wait a second. I gotta see. Yeah, you fat shaming yourself, man. You talking about the titties and the stomach. All right, everybody, that's what Key looked like. So if anybody still guessing, me and Emanuel, we built the same. Hey, Tria. So, Jason, there you go. You was there. You wanted to know. There you go. Me and Emanuel, there we go. Yep. My chest might be a little bit bigger though. He's flat. He's flatter than me on the chest.
That's funny.
Bigger than me on the stomach.
That's funny.
All right, fellas. Okay, yeah.
Well, Jack said that the shirt or maybe the song is whack, and ain't nobody reading it.
Well, no, because some people probably ain't from that era and don't know. That's why I asked, because I'm not from that era, so I'm not familiar with the song.
Well, he don't seem
unless
to
you play
like
the chorus, and then I might know it. So if that's not from the chorus, then or the hook, as they say. Yes. Then I wouldn't know it. Hey,
and I wouldn't put the hook on the shirt.
Good to see
because
you
that's the point of the shirts is to take parts from the song. That
twin, I'm built like Emanuel. Didn't you see when Emanuel
something.
stood up, twin? That's me all day. We built the same. My chest is bigger than his. Well, but what about, I think Joe is a pretty good singer. I think he underrated. What you think about Joe?
Not a fan of his voice, but that don't mean he's not a good singer.
Right.
But I'm not a fan of his voice, but he is a good singer.
Yeah, I think he's underrated now. I think he can. I think he's pretty good on the music. I think he's pretty good on the music and on the album and live. I think because some people sound good on the album, but they don't sound as good live. Because I guess they clean it up and strip it, and
Well, they do a lot of stuff to it, but I've heard him live, and I thought he was. I mean, he sound very similar to.
That's what I'm saying. Joe sound good live and on the album. That's why I say I think Joe is underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let me see who else. You probably don't like Tank, do you?
Not a huge fan of Tank, but again, that don't mean he can't sing.
Yeah, I like Tank.
I would say if I was comparing, I would put Tank about there with R. Kelly.
I think R. Kelly, I think he could sing, but like with Usher got a range. Like he can sing high, he can sing low, he can sing in the middle. Case in point, his new album he got out where on some of them songs, I didn't even know that was Usher. What's that song? I don't know if you heard that song he got called Glue, where he's singing real high pitched.
Who?
It's called Glue, Gleu. I mean Glue. It's called Glue.
No, I've
new album.
Never heard of it.
You probably heard it and didn't even know that was Usher because he's singing real high pitched on there.
And it's called
I'm like, who
Glue?
is this? Yeah, it's called Glue. And I'm trying to think who. I thought it was somebody else. I can't remember who I thought it was, But I'm like, who is this? And then once
Glue.
he started singing another part where he wasn't singing this high pitch, I heard Usher's voice. I'm like, oh, this Usher. Yeah, but it's called Glue. Look it up when you get a chance, and you'll listen to it, and you'll see how Usher, on this album, he's kind of changing his range with his vocals. Like he's singing high pitch. Who is that? Is that Chelsea?
Yes, this is Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Key.
Thanks for joining us. I was wondering where you was at. I was gonna ask him like, where's Chelsea at? She was supposed to come last week. I love your hair. I wear my hair similar like that too. Okay, well Chelsea, you gonna come with a topic? You gonna get them together? She's so silly.
got no
Come on,
topic.
Chelsea, don't be shy, cause you
We
be
gonna figure
cracking
out
me
what
up
you
in the
look like
comments.
before it's all said and done. We're gonna be able to have a forensic artist put together a sketch of you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Chelsea, I'm built just like your uncle over there. Did you hear him when he talking about when he got titties in a stomach? Is she allowed to hear that?
I'm 30.
He meant. Okay.
No,
Okay, so you
no,
got
she's
that
not
baby
allowed to
face.
hear that.
Okay, well, he talking about he got titties in the stomach, and I was telling everybody because you know they were so worried about what Key looked like for some reason. I don't know why. But I told him I built like your uncle over there, just my chest a little bit bigger and my stomach a little smaller.
All right, well, when we get started on the sketch, we'll make sure
I
that.
know. Yeah, well, it's good to have you up there because you be cracking us up in the chat, so don't be shy. Get them together. And y'all be get it together in the chat. Don't be saying no little Andre stuff because you know how it can be, Chelsea. All right, well, I'm going to let y'all go ahead and take it away. All righty, man. Y'all talk to you later.
Key, have a good one.
All right.
All right. Somebody said Fame.
No, I'm not. That little baby's mama.
This is not Lil Baby's mama. This is my niece,
His only niece.
not my daughter. Because Lil Baby is my granddaughter. Lineage thing. Hold on. Preston says, I noticed how nobody ever mentions Freddie Jackson. I thought he could say, Freddie Jackson was a really good singer. I actually, when I thought about Freddie Jackson, when I was talking about being able to do runs and stuff like that, and crowding a song with runs, I think he did a little bit of crowding songs with runs, just a little bit. But it wasn't too bad. But no, I thought Freddie Jackson was definitely a good singer. Better than R. Kelly. I thought he's definitely a better singer than R. Kelly. I don't understand people who think, like, I'm not saying R. Kelly is a bad singer, but I don't understand people like R. Kelly, one of the top 5 singers of all time. Like, singers? Not songwriters, not producers, not, you know what I'm saying? Singers. Like, I heard R. Kelly sing the national anthem. It was horrible. It was horrible. You ever heard R. Kelly do the national?
No.
You really? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I won't be able to play it.
I don't think he the best singer ever either. I like his music though.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put him in the top 5 singers. He ain't nowhere near like top 5 in my book.
R. Kelly national anthem.
But that's a preference though. You can't be arguing down people's preferences.
I'm not necessarily arguing down his preferences.
Listen, there's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now.
R. Kelly singing the national anthem.
To honor America with the singing of our national anthem, please welcome R. Kelly.
Oh, this ain't the one that I saw, so maybe this is different. Yeah, this is different. The one I saw was at a boxing thing. So we listening to this together for the first time. No.
Through the perilous fight, for the
Okay, that wasn't terrible. I give you that. That wasn't terrible.
I wasn't impressed, but that wasn't terrible.
But that's one of the top 3 singers of all time. Top 3 of all time. But that wasn't the one that I wanted. That wasn't the one that I
Why you
wanted.
let it play all the way through if that wasn't even the one you wanted?
Man.
Why wouldn't you find the one?
Because I wanted something just,
2 minutes.
and I wanted something just normal. I think this is like 7 minutes. I know it's 2. I wanted something just.
Can you see by the dawn's early
This
light
nigga named Mark Kelly though. You see, he got the braids. He got the glasses on.
we had by the twilight's last gleam,
You got the step.
stars rise and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we've watched was so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glare,
Okay,
the bombs bursting in air.
All right, I'll stop. That is not one of the greatest vocalists of our time. You know what I'm saying? Creative, yes. Good writer, good producer, yes. Decent vocals, yes. I'll even give him good. Like, I mean, he you know what I'm saying? He hit every note, all that good stuff. Yes. Best vocalist ever? Come on. That's all I'm saying. Okay, a few people wondering who is that with me. This is my niece.
Only.
My niece, who I love as much as every other niece. This is my niece, Chelsea. I guess I should wait a minute. Oh, no.
Put it on the screen. Hi, everybody who said hi to me, by the way. Hello. Man,
I guess
you
I
don't
should
know
put your
music.
name in, right? I mean, first, since you on that side.
Since I'm the guest. More so.
Well, you on this side, so I need it to be.
By me?
There you go.
And they still. No, I'm not Nate's daughter. I'm his niece also.
But we were talking about, I don't know, how did we get on to singers? CK called. Enough said.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, we were talking just about whose child is she? This is Sabrina's child. Sabrina be in the chat sometimes too. I don't know that she's there today.
What if I didn't want to tell them that?
They already knew.
They did because they asking.
That's
You should have
just-
said that's my sister daughter. One of my siblings' daughter.
But we were talking about people and how you, as a 30-year-old, a lot of your friends, when you was coming up, late teens, early 20s, did you have friends who walked around with guns?
No.
None of your friends, to your knowledge, had a gun
When I was
when
a
you was
teenager,
around.
no.
Early 20s?
No.
Okay. See, I think that's the difference. Like these, of course, not all of them. It's all about. I don't want to say it's all about nothing. But when you raising a kid, and when you dealing with people, but again, you wasn't in that little subculture of violence. And I would imagine that drugs is a part of that culture a lot of times too, but not necessarily.
Yeah, I didn't hang around people like that. Now I got cousins my age who I know hung around people who might have carried around that age, but that wasn't the type of friends I was keeping. That's not the type of friends I keep now. I mean, I know some people, like I have my CCW, but
You got it on you?
what? The W? No. Do I have the license on me? Yes.
I mean, the W. You might
No,
need it.
I
You
don't.
never know when you might need it.
That's true.
You never know.
But I wasn't hanging around people who was just walking around toting guns. No. Because I didn't need it. Or they wouldn't need it.
But I see all of this violence happening. You know, I'm specifically speaking about Cincinnati, but it's all over the country with young black people, your age and younger, and just running around killing people. Like when you grew up in a generation, video games and all that kind of stuff, y'all didn't go outside a whole lot, did y'all?
Who? I did. I was outside from the moment I woke up till the street lights came on.
TJ was in the house playing video games.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he
No,
was.
TJ was with me.
TJ used to be on that one little video game.
That was when his friends came over and stuff, though. That wasn't like every day. And that was once he got a little bit older. Like, I would say when he got older, he got into video games like his late teens. But when we was kids, we was outside. Like, I would say even up till TJ was about, he 4 years older than me. So I say till he was about 15, 14, I was with him every day for the most part. And we was outside.
But y'all wasn't in a really high crime area.
Not then. No, we moved out of like high crime. It was like when I was about 10.
Yeah.
Like 03. So maybe if we would have stayed there, it would have been a different story. Like, I feel like I remember seeing people when I was younger who probably had guns on them. They wasn't my friends, obviously, because I was 10. But when we lived in that area, yeah. And even people I know, like who I got back in contact with now that I'm older, who I got back in contact with, who I knew when I was younger, they more into that life than obviously I am. But that's not my speed. Like, I don't think it's necessarily what you grow up with, what you grow up in as much as it is what you're interested in or what you feed off of.
But it would have to be somewhat of an environmental thing too, right?
I mean, yeah.
Because like you said, if you
environment.
Yeah, you come out of that environment, you go to a different environment, then yeah.
But I don't think I ever would have been, walking around and carrying a gun because I wasn't interested in stuff like that.
Okay. I don't know. In my mind, I'm just kind of throwing my hands up. Like, I don't know what to tell these young people who are living that lifestyle. And it really only becomes a problem for somebody like me when stray bullets is flying. You know what I'm saying? When stray bullets is flying, you innocent bystander. But other than that, I don't really worry about it. Like, and this is a bit of a high crime area here. I had to I didn't kick him out, but we had to get rid of a drug dealer that used to park literally right across the street.
Mm-hmm. And just sit there and wait for people to
sit there in the circle and people would come up
mm-hmm.
and they would buy the drugs and use them right then. And they work truck the whole nine. So people who be like, oh, them black people, they like to come and get the drugs. No, these were Duke Energy workers and, people in their work truck will pull up, buy drugs, sit there and use the drugs, and then drive off. And, you got to,
I was like, hey, you got to go.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. But.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, you got to do it somewhere else.
How you going to be telling people they can't park on your street?
Nah, I didn't tell him he can't park on the street. I just told him you can't sell drugs right in front of the house. Like, you right in front of the house. Move down there in front of their house.
He's scooted a little bit further down.
Move down in front of their house.
So he probably still on the street right now. He just ain't right out front.
I be thinking he came back. He wasn't here for a while. He was I don't know if he got locked up or whatever. Actually, for a little while, they had parked their cars and they had taken up the whole street. So it was, like a BMW with some flat tires eventually, and an Audi with some flat tires, and a Mercedes with some flat tires. Eventually, your car sit long enough, like your tires go flat, whatever. But it was every street, almost every space on the street was blocked by some luxury car that nobody knew whose it was. And the police eventually came and tagged all the cars and then ended up towing them all. And then I ain't seen them around for a little while, but I've been seeing a strange car. But the neighbors just moved out. So I'm thinking it might be somebody from over there, and they don't be there long. So I'm going to go talk to them next time I see them out there. Like, hey, what's up? You staying over here now? Okay. You can't park here. That make it difficult for me to get out of my driveway. So if you're going to park, you got to pull up. There's technically no parking on that side of the street anyway. So, and people typically is all right. Like I said,
All about your approach.
Well, yeah, I got some pushback, and I'm not about to sit there and, we're not about to fight, and we're not about to have no shootout. You know what I'm saying? So you push back, all right, hey, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, all right, cool. And next thing you know, police is patrolling the street every so often. You know who told them. You know what I'm saying?
You be out there waving.
No ifs,
waving
ands,
to
or
the
buts,
police.
like
Hello.
I politely asked you to not do that. You politely told me you not gonna not do it. I politely said, all right. And next thing you know, police was
authorities are showing
patrolling the street, semi-regularly.
Shame.
Actually, I did call the police. I've told this story before. I did the first time that I called the police. They asked me to go and ask him to move.
Did you call 911 or did you call
No.
the non-emergency?
I called the non-emergency.
Like, what is
number.
that?
And they like, well, you probably should go out there and speak to him. I'm like, he a drug dealer. You want me to go talk to the drug dealer? I'm telling you, he's selling drugs. I see him sell it. I see the people use it. He's here on a regular basis. I can tell you what time he gonna be here tomorrow. You should go talk to him. You the police. Like, what? But that's what they told me. And so that was why I went and talked to him. That's why I went and talked to him. And, he wasn't horrible. He ain't, cussed me out and threatened me or nothing like that. But it was like, nah, OG. I'm OG now. I ain't never been no damn G. I'm a NG. No G.
Lowercase.
No, OG, brother, I got to do what I got to do, man. I got to.
That's wild.
All right. Hey, I'm just putting it out there because, So, but people out there living that lifestyle, I don't know what you could say when they end up not with us anymore.
R.I.P.
You feel bad for their family, but they kind of brought it on themselves. So I don't know what you do. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot. I got to do something.
Hey, Shahara. I say she said hi to me.
Shahar's a hater.
You about to... Is that how you spell
That's how you spell that, ain't it?
Is that how you spell
I'm
niece?
pretty sure that's how you spell it. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell it. I'm pretty sure it's I before E except after C. Emanuel.
Okay.
I feel almost disrespected. You know the police followed me yesterday? Well, why would you know that? Because I didn't tell you. They followed me yesterday. I had my mom in the car. I'm like, Ma, the police behind me. Because my windows is all tinted out.
Did they stop you?
Nah, no. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was taking my mama home. And because we went to Cat Williams on Saturday.
Oh, how was that?
So then it was really good. Monique ended up showing up. Tommy Davidson was there.
I like Tommy Davis.
What's his name? Hanging with Mr. Cooper. That
Uh-huh.
Mark Cooper, I think is his name. They was all good. And then even the people who I don't know who they was good too. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But we stopped by TJ house afterwards, and then we was going home, and I saw the police. Like, I was about to turn on her street, or one of the streets off her street, and I saw him hanging to the side, and I was like, there go the police. As soon as I turned the corner, he was following behind me. And, you know, Mama live on a one-way street, so I cut through the back street and came around to her street, and then he followed me all the way around, and then when I pulled into her driveway, he rode past. So then I was like, all right. Went in the house, but I had my friend in the car with me, too. So I was like, all right, I'm about to take you to drop you off. As soon as I came back outside, he was pulling back down the street, so he saw me get in my car and turn the ignition back on. Then he followed me down the street, followed me down another street. I was like, he taking my plates right now. Like, he trying to see if he got anything to pull me over for. But he didn't. He just followed me, and I was like, that's the first time that's happened before. But I didn't really care. Like,
It's happened to me a lot of times.
He gonna give me a ticket for my tent. If that's what you're gonna do, then let's stop playing this game. And I had an attitude because I was sleepy. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, and I'm driving the speed limit down the street.
Yeah, it's happened to me a lot of times. I don't like it. Oh, now I can't find the phone.
Because you ain't know how to spell knees.
Where's the phone?
Now look at you.
Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't find the phone.
You don't have a notification on?
I don't know. Somebody just called, and I can't. I have it on a different. I'm pretty sure it ain't on this one. It's on the all of the other tabs. Is it this one?
Yeah, Shahara, I don't think Tommy Davidson and, well, I know for a fact Monique wasn't supposed to be there. And I don't remember Tommy Davidson's name being listed either. But they both came out and did a set.
All right, there we go. Is that Twin?
Twin was calling back.
Twin, you already called.
You know what? You was telling him to hang up and call back.
But he called back. He
He
didn't call back.
Yeah,
he finished
stayed on
his
the phone.
call.
Well, maybe now he ain't busy. Maybe he wanted to say hi.
But the show was good.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Was Monique funny? Because she never funny to me.
Yeah, I liked her. She was funny. She was in the top, one of the top performers, I feel like.
But it was only like
But it wasn't funny.
4.
No, it was like 7. I just listened to the ones who I knew. But he had people who I didn't know too. He had like, I saw at least 7 people. When we walked in, somebody was actually performing. Like, as we walked in. So I don't know if somebody went before them or not.
Was it a good crowd?
Like a lot of people or like...
Like a lot of people.
Yeah. It was a bunch of people. We was on the floor though, so I didn't realize how many people it was till I turned around and looked up. It was packed.
That's Twin.
Did you just hang up on him?
No. I closed out that one and he hung up when I closed that one out. It might have looked like a hung up. But I did not.
You just declined
I
the
did
call.
not.
Twin, he over here declining your call.
Oh yeah, was Kevin Hart's ex-wife there?
I didn't see her. No, I didn't see her perform. If she was there, then she was like one of the first people who opened up. Because the show was supposed to start at 8. I think we got in the building roughly at 8:15, 8:30 because it was so crowded. But not Kevin Hart. Cat Williams didn't come on till like 10:15. The show was supposed to be over at 9:30. I don't think he even stepped on stage till like 10:15.
Twin.
He over here declining your calls, Twin.
Twin, I did not decline your call. But you already talked. I want to act brand new.
He acted brand new. He been
You
like this.
already talked on the show. And you said some foolish stuff like R. Kelly is the best singer ever. Oh, he's just going to keep calling me back. This is some stalker stuff. You know, this is some stalker stuff.
He can see you.
Twin!
Man, stop acting brand new because your niece there, man. You want to act brand new, man.
like a
You want to
stalker
acting
now.
like that? What?
You been like a stalker now.
Man, ain't no stalking, man. That's what girls will say. You want to act brand new since your niece there. I know she hold it and everything.
How many girls
I
done
ain't gonna
told
mess
you you
with-
acted like a stalker? That's not something
Man,
that
get
you...
up out of here. Ain't no stalking, man. You talking street and everything. Man, I would have got down on you, man. You would have told on me. You wouldn't have been on that block no more.
He ain't telling nobody.
Oh
I'm just saying.
no. You wouldn't have did nothing. You'd have
Shit,
just
you a damn lie.
you'd have just
You a
you'd have
damn
just
lie
left.
on that one.
You'd have just left
Shit,
like he did.
you talk. I would have never. If I'm trapping out there, it's called mind your business, man.
No, it is my
What you wanna
business. It's
talk about?
happening right in front of my house.
I got respect. I wasn't. They ain't right in front of your house, problem.
It was
Do
right
they have-
in front of my house.
They got a spot out there or something. Do they live on your block?
No,
They ain't got no relatives or nothing.
no.
Well, people got to make their money somehow, man.
And I gotta live. And so I went and asked him to move.
Did he move?
Well, he said no, but eventually, yes.
You can't do nobody like that, man. You don't know what person, like, you asked me to move while I'm in transaction, man. That's a violation on you, man. Call man your
It
business.
wasn't like dude was up there in the midst of a sale, and I was like, excuse me, I hate to interrupt y'all transaction, but I have a question for you, sir. It wasn't like that. He was sitting there. I've watched him for weeks, probably even months, selling across the street.
So you out there just being nosy.
I live here,
Call
man.
Oh, I know you stay there, but it's just called being nosy, man. Mind your business. That man got to eat just like you got to eat. He just doing it in a different way.
Well,
You
he
can't
can
knock
eat in
no
front of
man
his own
hustle
house.
for that, man. You don't say that when them homeless man be behind your yard, do you?
They not breaking the law.
Saying they is breaking the law. They out there laundering and all that.
No, they're not. They are out in the woods, which my guess is public property. It ain't my property. They not bothering nobody. They not loud. They not doing. They're not breaking the law. Basically, they camping.
Dude was camping too.
Now, dude was
He ain't
selling.
breaking no law.
He
He
was
chilling.
selling drugs.
How you know what? You
creating-
don't know what he's selling drugs. He
I
probably
know.
gave them some Tic
I
Tacs
know
or
he was
something.
selling drugs.
How you know? Was you there? Did you buy
Yes,
some?
I was there. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. I was right
You
there.
bad 'cause you didn't get in? Man, you should have told him you want to bump or something. Whatever he was selling.
All I wanted him to do was move from right in front of my house.
No, man, I'd have got down on him. I'd have did. No, I probably would have been respectful. All right, I'm gonna move up. I'll move up away from your house and stuff. Go up the street somewhere.
I would have
But
been
this ain't
cool
your
with
block.
that. That's somebody else's problem.
No, I would have got down on him. Especially you came up and walked up to my car too. You don't know what I've been doing. I might have had a lady or somebody up in there with me.
I
And
can
you up there
see
being
in
nosy,
your
man.
car. There's nobody in there with you. I can see you.
You just know that's being nosy, man.
It's not being
Next
nosy.
Next time you do that, make sure your niece right there.
Bro, if I step outside my front door on my porch and we can look eye to eye, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see you, you can see me, and I can see everything you doing. That's not me being nosy.
But you don't know what he was doing, though.
I know exactly what he was
You're
doing.
assuming he sell drugs, but you ain't see it in his hand.
I
You don't know
saw
what he
it.
got behind that business card.
Look, I'm telling you, I saw it. I saw him sell it. I saw people take it. I saw them get in their truck and snort it. I saw it.
And you mad because you ain't joined the team.
No, I'm mad because you doing this right in front of my house.
No, it's called mind your business, man.
It
That's
is
what it's
my
called, mind
business.
your
It's
damn
happening
business.
right in front of my house. That's my illegal drugs are happening right in front. They're being sold and consumed right outside my house. How is that not my business?
So tell me this: if you out there watering your grass butt naked, do I supposed to tell the police on you?
Yes. Yes. If I look outside and my neighbor is butt naked watering his grass, yes, I'm calling the
No.
police.
I'm
Yes.
gonna see something wrong with you. I say, man, he got a problem. I'm gonna just go look the other way. I ain't gonna tell the police on because I'm minding my business. That's your business. You want to be butt naked out there watering grass? That ain't my
No,
business.
that's
You got a
not-
problem. Maybe you was hot.
What are we talking? No, that's not normal. It's not legal.
Man, I've seen plenty of women in they 2P and a woman in the thongs watering her grass.
Was it
I
a
was getting
bathing
excited. I
suit?
ain't-
Was it a bathing suit?
Huh?
water in the grass.
Man, she had a damn near thongs on, man.
But that's
I
not
ain't say
butt
shit. I was
naked.
looking.
That's not naked.
Huh? Shit, damn near shit. All they had to do is cut the straps. What are you talking about? It's called mind your business, man. One day you'll feel me on it, though.
No.
It's called mind your business, man. That's all it's called, mind your business. Stay in your own lane, and I'm going to stay in mine.
You crossed
Now, you
into
crossed
my lane when you started selling drugs in front of my house.
You don't own that street. Anybody can do anything on a block. You don't own that street. You just pay taxes, whatever you do. It's called mind your business, though. Real talk, man.
Now, look, I don't want to be one of those people, right? But sometimes...
Oh, you already said you would.
Wait, but sometimes this is what separates some neighborhoods from the other. Because if I go up to Liberty Township every day, and I'm in this neighborhood, right? And, you know, these people are friendly. They're friendly. But they ain't really friendly. They just like, who is this strange black dude in my neighborhood? And if I was sitting there all day and strange trucks is coming up and I'm selling them drugs and they're using the drugs on those people's streets, you can best believe somebody gonna either say something to me or call the police. They're not just gonna sit around and let that happen in their community under the guise of mind your business. Well, it ain't my business. So no, you're not gonna do that in their community because they kids is there. They kids come out and play. They want a nice, safe, nice neighborhood for their family. They want their property values to stay high. And one thing, this is just my opinion. I'm not a real estate agent or nothing like that. But one thing that can drive your property values down is a nigga across the street from your house selling drugs and people coming and using drugs on your street and nobody say anything about it. You can't live, you can't go and do that in that neighborhood. Why you think this dude driving the Duke Energy truck and many other company trucks, I don't know why the Duke Energy truck stick out of my head, why he ain't going to his neighborhood to buy drugs? Because it's easier to come to my neighborhood and do it.
Well, that's his trap spot and everything. Meet me on Emanuel block.
That's
or whatever,
not a good thing. That's not a good look.
Well, you know where the police don't come, so that's how the game is, man. Hey, don't meet me on that block. Meet me on such stuff. Police be on that block. We're going to meet on Emanuel block.
But why ain't the police, why the police come to those other blocks? To keep them safe. I want to be safe.
Well, you safe now. You got your your niece right there with you. You definitely safe. She got a pole on her, so you definitely safe. You in the basement, wherever you at.
But ain't it fair for me to want to live in a safe?
I know. I understand what you. I'm just talking though. I'm just talking. I understand what you're coming from, but it's still called mind your business, man. When you get through talking. And then one more thing with these kids and stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
It's when them kids down there on Fountain Square, they just having fun, man. They just having business crying about. They done the kids bad and all that, fighting and all that, because they don't want to drag their business down. But kids go be kids to my ass, man. But, and man, when I was growing up in Chicago, them detectives told me one time, man, get off that corner. And then I was like, all right. That third time he came back around, man, she gave me a two-piece, man. And I got small. I'm like, bitch, why you hit me? And I kicked her ass and she hit me bad. She gave a two big dead stole over here and everything. She said, I should have put this pack on you, whatever. But I had learned my lesson. When they tell you one time to get off that block, to get off that corner, get off that corner. And that's how some of them police, they tell you what they should do around Fountain Square. Hey, man, y'all doing this, these people feel like y'all turning down their business, whatever. Y'all need to move on or go somewhere.
Wait. Just so I'm clear, I want to make sure I understand the story. You was on a block, on a corner selling drugs. And
no, I wasn't. No,
I'm sorry, you were on a corner. You were not doing anything illegal.
No, just.
But you
no, in Chicago.
Okay, when you were in Chicago, you were on a corner. And a police
My
officer.
house sat on the corner, and a lot of people, guys I knew that was around me, had packs on them and pistols and stuff. So
Right.
they knew, the police knew me and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then they were like, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you, one time, get out that corner." I was like, "Man, I'll stay right here." He like, "I don't give a fuck. Get out that corner," and all that extra stuff. So I got off. I came back though, but
So when the officer came back, he gave you, we used to call it a snack box of chicken. You say he gave you a 2-piece?
But, man, you know, a 2-piece combination, man. Come on, man. Quit being extra.
Chicken,
Somebody
probably
one of
mashed
them 2 pieces,
potatoes,
man.
a drink, yeah, biscuit.
Man, then you being extra. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. You being extra. That's why I can't never be real with you, man, because you always want to crack jokes. You should have went to the comedy show Saturday, man.
You're right. I'm out of order for that. I knew. Actually, initially when you said he gave you a 2-piece, I genuinely thought you was talking about
I forgot
chicken.
you don't watch.
I
You don't
genuinely
watch
thought
boxing
you
or
were
whatever.
talking about chicken, and then you said
You don't watch
you were mad
boxing. You
'cause
watch.
he hit
You watch speedos and
and I
stuff.
was like, oh, he mean a 2-piece. But initially, I did think you was talking about chicken, but you cleared it up real fast.
What I look like talking about chicken, man? If I say 2-piece chicken dinner, man, you extra, man. That's why I'm talking. No, that's why I was saying, man. If them police want to get out, the only thing they do is tell them one time, hey, to lock them up. That's how they used to do me.
All
But I ain't gonna hold you up. You still need to mind your business, man. That's
All
what
right,
it's called. Hey, niece, little niece, get him together, because he out of his body, man. I'll let you, man.
All right, twin. Initially. When he said it, I was shocked. Like, they gave him chicken? It's an incentive to get him off the corner. But then he cleared it up. He was like, then I was like, why are you hitting me? And I'm like, oh, that's illegal. You know what I'm saying? You can't just run up on somebody and sock them, you know. Somebody said they didn't know what a 2-piece is. A 2-piece is when you get hit twice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a 2-piece. Yes, and the cop did switch genders in the middle of the story.
Like, what?
It was a female cop at first, and then it became a male cop. Trans.
I wonder if she warned him, like, look, if I come back and you still on this corner, it's on sight when I get back. He just didn't see her coming, so she got her 2 off. I had more questions. I should have asked if he hit her back.
Oh, he said, why you hitting me?
Because if somebody swing on you and you don't see him coming, then your immediate instinct is to hit back. So, like, did he turn around and swing back? Or did he just turn around like, why you hitting me?
I'm thinking...
He turned around asking questions. I don't know if Twin is hard as
I'm
he
thinking
said.
like he was like the little kid in children's story. Why'd you hit me? I'm thinking that's what it was. He just wanted to know.
Oh, she warned him. So he knew it was coming.
Yeah.
He said, girl, I ain't scared of your 2-piece. Then he walked away with a black eye. Woo.
All right. Yeah, I don't really have much else. What are we about to do?
Make my shirt, I guess.
Oh, that's right. We gotta make a shirt. Which one do you want?
The Jordita shirt.
Which one?
There's more than one?
Yeah.
I want the good one.
Because it's the 2 different designs. Hold on. Yeah, you got that one? Oh, stop it.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And you, ooh. Hold on. Edit, undo that. Group all of that. And you got that one.
Oh, the leaf or the stripe.
Yeah.
I want the leaf.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. She got to go move her car so Mrs. Livingston can get out. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Did I talk about Club Shay Shay? What happened with Club Shay Shay? Y'all know I don't really watch that because it's called Club Shay Shay. I can't necessarily watch that. So what happened on there? Is the website up yet? No, but it's really close. It's really close. But I'll let y'all know when it's up. Like I said, it should be up. I said Sunday, but it's close. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if I say Wednesday and then it ain't up Wednesday, you said Wednesday. So I don't want to give a concrete date, but it's really close. That's really it. Thank you, Stevan. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all out and about. And it's a nice day, too. If somebody didn't come over here forcing me to make a shirt, I would be outside today. Oh, hold on. I didn't tell y'all the story about the Lil Baby's t-shirt. So Friday, Lil Baby comes, I pick up Lil Baby, we come here, and there's a lot that goes into making a t-shirt. Artwork got to be done, all that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to show her everything. Not that she gonna understand it or anything like that, but just so she sees the entire process. So, we went through and we did all of the color separations and all of that kind of stuff, printed out all of the films, and went to burn the screens. Now, she was supposed to come back Saturday, and she was super excited. Saturday, she was supposed to come back and pour the thing. It's squeegee and, but she just, all she knows is pour the thing. So Saturday, she was supposed to come back and pour the thing. But she ended up going over her uncle's house, her dad's brother, over her uncle's house for the weekend to hang out because she's got a little cousin who's 6 years old as well. So they're the same age. So of course they've been together and it was somebody's birthday. But bottom line is, do she want to pull the thing or do she want to go hang out with her cousin? Keep in mind, y'all don't know this, but this is a cousin. Again, they the same age and they're always on. They got some little game that they play where they can talk to each other and help each other out in the game. And if you don't make them get off that game, they'll be on that game with each other all day and all night. So when she gets the opportunity to go and actually be with the cousin, of course, that's what she wants to do. She was torn and she was saying, oh, I get to go over. I don't remember her little cousin's name. Oh, do I get to go over her house and do that? Or do I get to pull the thing? Can I go over her house and then come back here and pull the thing and then go back to her house? And it's like, no, little baby, I'll be here next week. So when you come next week, then we more than halfway finished. You're just going to pull the thing and your shirt going to be done. So we did not print the shirts, but we are ready to print the shirts. And I don't want to show her design before she get an opportunity to make her shirts and all of that kind of stuff. So that's why I thought it was going to be a Friday, Saturday, and she'd be able to wear her shirt on Sunday because she typically goes to church with me when she stays here for the weekend. So she was going to be able to wear her shirt to church on Sunday and everybody would be happy. But she ended up going over her cousin's house, which is absolutely fine with me. Because again, I always imagine 6-year-olds would rather be hanging out with 6-year-olds than 54-year-olds. So that's what happened. So no, we didn't do the shirt, but we will get the shirt done. We will get the shirt done. All she got to do is pull the thing. That's it. But all right, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I appreciate the time that we spend together. Of course, it's a beautiful day out. If you are out and about, do me one favor. Be the reason somebody smiles today. Till next time.